Here's a quick recap of where the AI drivers stand at the moment. Zolder Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 19th position, Smurf20 from Team for 20 in 10th, Wipe in 25th, Trushboy from Team is that a podium in 23rd, and Pikeen Joyer currently holds the lead. Let's see if they can maintain their positions as the race continues. At the start of the race, Pikeen Joyer lost their position one spot to Henrichter. Currently, we have Raphael from Team Blast in position 3 and Joyman00 from Lunar Motorsports in position 5. Let's see how this develops as the race goes on. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 3rd position, while Otto 9987 is in 4th place. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 6th position, followed by Dovdad from Team MD Racing in 8th place. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is holding on to 9th place, and Luke Runs is currently positioned 11th. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 6th place, followed closely by Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 7th place, with Dovdad from Team MD Racing trailing just behind in 8th place. Neo Texum is driving a Lamborghini and currently maintaining his position in 7th place, with a 0.4-second gap ahead of Dovdad. That's the current situation on the track so far. Menemeis Peter just entered the pits while in position 33. Meanwhile, Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings lost 2 positions to Deplorableeple, and Trushboy from Team is that a podium. Otto 9987 is currently sitting in 4th position and successfully passed Pikeen Joyer for 3rd. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings just entered the pits while Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently 9th. Sidreek from Team MD Racing is in 12th position, trailing behind Plumup from Team MD Racing. Menemeis Peter just exited the pits in 33rd place while Zolder Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is now in 14th after passing Assetto. That's a quick recap of what just happened. NASCARJIC is currently in 16th position and is trailing Assetto, who is in 15th place by 0.5 seconds. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is in 32nd position. Deplorableeple is in 17th place and is 0.5 seconds behind NASCARJIC in 16th place. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is in 7th place and is 0.5 seconds behind Dovdad from Team MD Racing, who is in 6th place. Duff Dad from Team MD Racing has set the best lap time so far with a lap of 2:08.996. Cedric from Team MD Racing is currently in 12th position, just half a second behind Plumup from Team MD Racing, who is in 11th. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 7th position and has a best lap time of 1 minute 57.720 seconds, but is 7.211 seconds off the fastest lap time. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is driving a Mercedes-Benz and currently in 9th position, trailing behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 by 0.5 seconds, who was 0.8 seconds faster on the last lap. Lastly, Duff Dad from Team MD Racing. Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 is currently in 30th position, trailing behind Upgrade 1337 PMP in 29th. Meanwhile, Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is putting up an impressive performance in 6th place. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings and Smurf 20 from Team for 20 are neck and neck, with the former trailing behind Duff Dad in 6th while the latter sits just behind Neo Texum in 7th. Lastly, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is not far behind in 9th position. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is behind Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings in position 7, while R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is just behind Henrichter in the lead. Cedric from Team MD Racing is ahead of Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports, and Luke Runs is trying to catch up to Gary 710 from Team for 20. Finally, Cedric from Team MD Racing is trailing Plumup from Team MD Racing in position 11. That's it for our current updates. We have Piking Joyer in position 4, trailing Otto 9987 in position 3 by 0.4 seconds. Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings is currently in position 22, only 0.2 seconds behind Kokibai 90 from Team Eager Works in position 21. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 17th place, chasing down Nascarjic in position 16 by just 0.5 seconds. Finally, we have Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports in 14th place, tailing Pokinasu in position 13 by only 0.3 seconds. We have R.A. Raphael from Team Blast behind Henrichter in the lead. And we just saw Smurf 20 from Team for 20 pass Duff Dad from Team MD Racing for 6th place, but unfortunately lost it again. Currently, Luke Runs is in the 10th position and Smurf 20 is currently in the 7th position with a best lap of 1:56.541, around 6 seconds off the fastest lap time. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 9th position, with a difference of 0.5 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20, who is in 8th. We also have Piking Joyer in 4th position and trailing Otto 9987 by 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 14th position, with a gap of 0.3 seconds behind Pokinasu in 13th. Finally, Luke Runs is currently in 10th position, 0.5 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings. Currently, Dufdad from Team MD Racing is in 6th position and 0.4 seconds behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 5th position. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is following closely in 7th position and was 1.3 seconds faster last lap. Piking Joyer is in 4th position and 0.4 seconds behind Otto 9987 in 3rd position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 8th position and 0.2 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 7th position. And finally, Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 9th. We have Gary 710 from Team for 20 currently in position 8 with a best lap of 1:56.069 and is 5.56 seconds off the fastest lap. Henrichter is currently in position 2, just 0.4 seconds behind R.A. Raphael from Team Blast, who is in position 1. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is in position 7 and is also 0.4 seconds behind Dufdad from Team MD Racing in position 6. Finally, Henrichter is still holding strong in position 2, trailing just 0.5 seconds behind R.A. Raphael from Team Blast in position 1. We have Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in position 9, followed closely by Gary 710 from Team for 20 in position 8. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in position 14, trying to close the gap with Pokinasu in position 13. Meanwhile, Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is in position 22, attempting to catch up with Wafflecoptert from Team Is That a Podium in position 21. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is putting pressure on Dufdad from Team MD Racing in position 6, while Gary 710 from Team for 20 is trailing behind in 8th position. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 14th position, with their best lap 5.831 seconds off the fastest lap. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is in 7th place, 0.5 seconds behind Dufdad from Team MD Racing, who is in 6th. Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium has entered the pits and is currently in 25th place. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 8th position, 0.4 seconds behind Smurf 20 in 7th. Finally, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is closely following Pokinasu in 13th place. We just saw Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings pass Gary 710 from Team for 24 8th place. Piking Joyer is currently holding the 4th position, while Smurf 20, also from Team 420, is in 6th and ahead of Dufdad from Team MD Racing. Smurf 20 has decided to enter the pits while in 8th position. Pokinasu is currently in 13th and 0.7 seconds behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing in position 12. Finally, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is entering the pits while holding the 14th spot. Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings just entered the pits while Smurf20 from Team for 20 exited. Meanwhile, Cedric from Team MD Racing is just a few tenths of a second behind Plumup from Team MD Racing, and Lacroix from Team Blast is trying to catch up to NASCARJIC. Finally, Gary710 from Team for 20 is currently holding the 8th position. We just saw Silver Gaming exit the pits in position 28, while Lacroix from Team Blast is trailing closely behind NASCARJIC. Pokinasu, driving a Porsche, is currently at position 12 and gaining speed, with Gary710 from Team for 20 following close behind. And finally, we also saw Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings exit the pits in position 31. Lacroix from Team Blast is half a second behind NASCARJIC in position 14. Deplorably is also half a second away from Bobardo from Team Blast in position 16. Gary710 from Team for 20 is trailing behind Neotexum from Team Nafgum Kings in position 7 by only 0.4, and Cedric from Team MD Racing is following closely behind Plumup from Team MD Racing in position 10 by 0.4 as well. Deplorably is currently in 17th position, 0.4 seconds behind Bobardo from Team Blast who's in 16th. Neotexum from Team Nafgum Kings is in 7th place, following closely 0.3 seconds behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing who's in 6th. Cedric from Team MD Racing is in 11th position, trailing Plumup from Team MD Racing by 0.4 seconds who's in 10th. Paikin Joyer is in 4th place, 0.4 seconds behind Otto 9987 who's in 3rd. Meanwhile, V4L3NA from Team Isthata. Otto 9987 is currently in 3rd place and trailing behind Henrichter in 2nd. Team MD Racing's Cedric is currently 11th, behind Plumup from Team MD Racing in position 10, while Pokinasu is trailing closely behind in 12th. ZBI and V4L3NA from Team Isthata Podium are exiting the pits in positions 31 and 32 respectively, and Paikin Joyer is re-entering the race in 5th place. Otto 9987 is trailing behind Henrichter in 2nd place, while Luke Runs is behind Gary710 from Team for 20 in 7th place. Cedric from Team MD Racing is also trying to catch up to Plumup from Team MD Racing in 10th place. Meanwhile, Deplorably is closely following behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 16th place. We have Otto 9987 and Henrichter battling for 2nd place, with only a 0.3 second gap between them. We also have Paikin Joyer trying to catch up to Luke Runs in 8th place by closing in on a 0.4 second gap. Finally, Neotexum from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 6th place behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing by just half a second. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 7th place and trailing behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 6th place. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 4th position but had to enter the pits. Neo Texum is 0.6 seconds ahead of Gary 710. Finally, Cedric from Team MD Racing is in 11th position and just 0.4 seconds away from Plumup from Team MD Racing in 10th. LV1NNY is in 23rd place, trailing Judas Mokablund from Team 420 who was faster by 1.2 seconds last lap. Cedric from Team MD Racing is currently in 10th place trailing Plumup from Team MD Racing in position 9 by 0.3 seconds. Otto 9987 is in 2nd place, just clearing 0.4 seconds ahead of Henrichter in 3rd place. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is returning to the track in 13th place after exiting the pits. We have R.R. Raphael from Team Blast in 1st place, with Otto 9987 following closely in 2nd, and Henrichter not far behind in 3rd. We also have Cedric from Team MD Racing falling behind in 10th position, while Plumup from Team MD Racing is holding on to 9th place but just barely trailing Luke Runs. And finally, we have LV1NNY currently holding on to 22nd position, but still ahead of Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports. That's the current situation on the track. Thanks, GreenV575, for the 500 bits. I appreciate your support. Let's continue watching these R-driven racing cars and see who comes out on top. Gary 710 from Team 420 is currently in 6th place and trailing behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings who's in 5th. Otto 9987, on the other hand, is in the 3rd position and closely following Henrichter who's in 2nd place. Also, Luke Runs is ahead of Escurol Cito in the 11th position, while Gary 710 is still behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 6th place. Lastly, Luke Runs is trailing behind Cedric from Team MD Racing in the 10th position. Gary 710 from Team 420 is currently in 6th place, half a second behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 5th place. Meanwhile, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is trailing Nascarjic in 13th place by just 0.3 seconds. Bobardo from Team Blast is holding onto 16th place with a 0.3 second lead over Deplorableeple in 17th place. Peter has just exited the pits in 33rd place, and Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is trying to catch up to LV1NNY in 22nd place but trails by 0.4 seconds. We have Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports chasing Nascarjic in position 13, while Pikeen Joyer is currently in position 7, making gains on Gary 710 from Team 420 in position 6. Meanwhile, Lacroix from Team Blast driving a Lamborghini is fighting for position with Bobardo from Team Blast at position 15. And just now, Peter has exited the pits and is back on the track in position 33. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in 6th position, just 0.2 seconds behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 5th. Pikeen Joyer is coming up close in 7th, trailing by only 0.3 seconds behind Gary. On the other hand, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is making up some ground and is currently in 14th place, just 0.3 seconds behind NASCARJIC in 13th. Gary 710 was 0.4 seconds slower than Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings last lap. Henrichter is currently in 2nd place with a lap time of 1 minute and 51.785 seconds, only 1.276 seconds off the fastest lap. Pokinasu is trailing behind in 9th place, trying to catch up to Plumop from Team MD Racing in 8th place by just 0.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is struggling to keep up and is currently sitting in 24th place, trailing behind Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings by 0.4 seconds. Pikeen Joyer is doing well in 7th place but trying to catch up to Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 6th place. Upgrade 1337 PMP is chasing after Greenfee 575 for position 27. Lacroix from Team Blast is trying to catch up to Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 15. Bobardo from Team Blast is also fighting to overtake NASCARJIC in position 13. And we have Joyman00 and Smurf20 battling it out for position 16. Bobardo from Team Blast is trailing behind NASCARJIC in position 13 by only 0.3 seconds, while Escurel Cito from Team isn't too far behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing in position 10 at 0.5 seconds away. In the meantime, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is chasing Deplorableeple in position 17 by only 0.1 seconds. Lastly, Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is currently in the 30th position and entering the pits. Otto 9987 is currently in 3rd place and trailing behind Henrichter, who is currently in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Team Nafgum Kings driver Neo Texum is in 5th place, following closely behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing, who is in 4th position. Additionally, Pokinasu is at 9th place and is close to overtaking Pikeen Joyer in position 8. Finally, Smurf20 from Team for 20 is currently in 14th place and is leading Bobardo from Team Blast, who is in 15th place. Currently we have Pokinasu driving a Porsche at position 9 and trailing behind Pikeen Joyer in position 8. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast is trying to catch up to NASCARJIC, who is at position 13. On another note, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is doing well at position 6 but chasing Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in position 5. Lastly, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports just made a pit stop and is currently positioned at 24. We have Bobardo from Team Blast in 14th place and just 0.3 seconds behind NASCAR Jake in 13th. Hugt03 from Team Navgum Kings is currently entering the pits in 29th place. Kevin is in 24th position, trailing behind Judas Mokablund from Team for 20 by 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Otto 9987 is driving a Ford, currently in 3rd place and just 0.2 seconds behind Henrichter in 2nd place. Otto 9987 has passed Henrichter for 2nd place, while Henrichter is currently in 3rd. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20 by 0.3 seconds in 7th position. Meanwhile, Hugt03 from Team Navgum Kings just came out of the pits and is currently in 31st position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is trailing Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings by 0.4 seconds in 6th position, while Deplorableeple is trailing Lacroix from Team Blast by 0.4 seconds in 16th position. We have Pokinasu in 9th place, trailing behind Pikeen Joyer who holds 8th place. Deplorableeple is in 16th place, closely following Lacroix from Team Blast in 15th position. Henrichter just left the pits and is now in 3rd place. Escurel Sito holds 11th place, chasing Cedric from Team MD Racing in 10th place. Pikeen Joyer is currently in 8th place with Plume Up from Team MD Racing in 7th place ahead of them. Lastly, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 5th place and is just trailing behind Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings, who currently holds 4th place. Hey, thank you Mc4902 for following the channel. Your support means a lot to me, and I hope you're enjoying the show. Let's keep things light-hearted and have some fun watching these R-driven racing cars tear up the track. Henrichter just left the pits in position 10. While V4L3NA from Team Is That a Podium is currently in position 30. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in position 5, just 0.3 seconds behind Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings who's in position 4. Deplorableeple is in position 16, trailing Lacroix from Team Blast by 0.3 seconds. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is now in 17th place, 0.3 seconds behind Deplorableeple in position 16. And finally, Pokinasu is in 7th place, trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20. Deplorableeple is in 16th position and ahead of Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports who is currently in 17th. Pokinasu is currently in 7th and just behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 who is in 6th. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple is currently trailing behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 15th position. Finally, Pikeen Joyer is in 8th position and a few tenths of a second behind Pokinasu in 7th. Pikeen Joyer in a Ford is currently in 7th position after overtaking Pokinasu who is now in 8th. ZBI is exiting the pits and NASCARJIC is currently in 14th position with their best lap time being 1 minute 59.220 seconds, which is 8.828 seconds off the fastest lap time. Currently we have Plume Up from Team MD Racing in position 5, behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in position 4. Deplorableeple is currently in position 17, behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 16. However, Deplorableeple was 0.6 seconds faster last lap. Lacroix from Team Blast is trailing closely behind Deplorableeple in position 16. Pikeen Joyer is currently in 7th position, 0.3 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in position 6. Lastly, ZBI has just exited the pits and is now in position 32. We just saw some action in the pit lane as Pikeen Joyer entered in 7th position. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports made a move and passed Deplorableeple for position 15. Pokinasu is currently holding on to 7th, while Henrichter is in 10th and trying to catch up to Sidriq from Team MD Racing in position 9. And finally, Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is trailing behind V4L3NA from Team Is That a Podium in position 29 but made some gains last lap. There have been some interesting developments in the race so far. V4L3NA from Team Is That a Podium has entered the pits while currently in position 29. Henrichter is currently holding strong in position 10, while Deplorableeple in a Mercedes-Benz is behind by just 0.4 seconds in position 16, trying to catch up to NASCARJIC in position 15. LV1NNY is currently in position 23 with a best lap of 1 minute 58.293 seconds, and is currently trailing the fastest lap time by 7.901 seconds. That's the current state of affairs in the race. Team Is That a Podium just exited the pits and is currently in 31st position. Plume Up from Team MD Racing passed Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings for 4th, but then lost it back to Neo Texum. Wipe is currently in 18th position. Neo Texum is in 5th place, trailing Plume Up in 4th by 0.3 seconds, and Gary 710 from Team for 20 is right behind in 6th, just 0.2 seconds behind Neo Texum. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits and is now in position 14, while Deplorableeple is entering the pits in position 16. Raphael from Team Blast is also entering the pits, but currently holds the top spot at position 1. Otto 9987 is also entering the pits, right behind Raphael, and currently in position 2. Those are the latest updates from the racing simulator. Bobardo from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 19, Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is currently 6th, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports also exited the pits in position 20, Deplorableeple is now in position 21 after exiting the pits, Raphael from Team Blast exited the pits in position 2, and finally, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in position 4. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is in 7th position, Sidriq from the same team just made a pit stop, and is now in 10th position. Pokinasu is currently in 4th position, leading Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings, who is in 5th position by only 0.1 seconds. Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works just exited the pits and is now in 23rd position, 0.4 seconds ahead of Kevin in 24th position. We just saw some pit stops from Waffelkuptert, Plumup, and Sidreek from teams Is That a Podium and MD Racing. Currently, Waffelkuptert is in 16th, while Plumup is in 11th. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently 20th, and Bobardo from Team Blast is in 19th. We just witnessed some intense racing action. Kevin is currently in 23rd place, trailing behind Judas Blunt from Team for 20 in 22nd position. There's also been a recent shift in positions. Plumup from Team MD Racing managed to pass WAG and secure the 13th spot. Meanwhile, Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is in 5th place, but closely following behind Pokinasu in 4th. And finally, Waffelkuptert from Team Is That a Podium just came out of the pits and joins the race in the 20th position. Upgrade 1337 PMP just entered the pits, currently in position 25. We have Pokinasu in 5th place and Henrichter in 6th place, driving a Mercedes-Benz and trailing by 0.4 seconds behind Escurol Sito in 5th place. Meanwhile, Naskarjuk is in 11th place, 0.5 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 10th place. And that's where we stand currently. Pokinasu just left the pits and is now in position 9. Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is entering the pits in position 30, and Upgrade 1337 PMP just left in position 29. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in position 19, and Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is entering the pits in position 17. Kevin is currently in position 23 and is 0.5 seconds behind Judas Blunt from Team for 20, who is in position 22. On the last lap, Kevin was 1.8 seconds faster. We just saw Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports exit the pits in position 23, and Judas Blunt from Team for 20 passed them for 20 seconds. Green V575 just exited the pits in position 25, while Manamais Peter exited in position 33. Lastly, Dovdad from Team MD Racing was in the 5th position and just exited the pits in position 6. Luke Runs is currently in 8th position, while Smurf 20 from Team for 20 just exited the pits in 23rd position. Lacroix from Team Blast was previously in 13th, but now lost that position to WAG, although currently entering the pits in 14th place. Meanwhile, Hogged 03 from Team Nafgum Kings is entering the pits in 28th place. That's all for now, back to the action. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is in 16th place, while Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works is about 1.6 seconds behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in position 23. Team Lunar Motorsports Silver Gaming just exited the pits and is in position 27, while Manamai Speeder exited the pits in position 33 and Greenfy 575 in position 28. Finally, Pokinasu is currently in 9th place. We just saw Lacroix from Team Blast exiting the pits in position 17, while Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports was in 17th place and just 0.4 seconds behind Bobardo from Team Blast in position 16. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings also exited the pits and is now in position 19. Joyman 00 has since advanced to position 16, and we also saw Hugged 03 from Team Nafgum Kings exit the pits in position 31. Finally, ZBI is currently in position 32. In the current standings, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 16th position and is half a second behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 15th position. Wype is in 13th position and is 0.6 of a second behind Naskarjic in 12th position. Sidriq from Team MD Racing is currently in 14th position and is 0.3 of a second behind Wype in 13th position. Meanwhile, Wype is in 14th position and is only 0.1 of a second behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing in 13th position. And that's where we stand right now. Thank you so much LFZ1 for following the channel. Your support means a lot to me and it helps me continue doing what I love. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy watching these R-driven cars race around the track. Who knows which one will come out on top? Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is trailing Hen Richter by 3.1 seconds in position 4. Escurel Sito is currently in position 5 with a 5.0 second lead over Dove Dad from Team MD Racing in 6th place. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 20th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 19th place. But Amin-san made up some ground last lap with a time that was 6.3 seconds faster. Kevin is entering the pits from 22nd position, while Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently holding 10th position. Finally, Amin-san. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is currently behind due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20, while Plume Up from Team MD Racing is 0.3 behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in position 8. On the last lap, Plume Up was 2.2 seconds faster. Kevin just exited pits in position 27 while Sidriq from Team MD Racing is currently position 12. Luke Runs is 1.6 seconds behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 15, and just exited the pit still in position 16. We're seeing a close race between Escurel Sito and Dove Dad from Team MD Racing for positions 4 and 5. Meanwhile, Wecht is trailing behind NASCARJIC in position 12 by half a second, and NASCARJIC had a faster lap last time around. Zolder Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is trying to catch up to upgrade 1337 PMP in position 25. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is also running a tight race with Gary 710 from Team for 24 positions 8 and 9. And finally, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings driving a Lamborghini is currently in position 10, but trying to NASCARJIC just entered the pits and is currently in 13th position. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 9th position, while Bobardo from Team Blast is ahead of Joyman 00 from Team Luna Motorsports in 14th and 15th position respectively. Lastly, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is close behind Gary 710 in 10th position, and Plume Up is trailing behind in 9th position. That's the update for now. Maximus Bahan said, "Hi at Maringram, how goes your day?" Hi Maximus Bahan, I'm not Maringram but I'm doing well, thank you. How about you? Are you enjoying watching the AI drivers compete in this racing simulator? NASCARJIC just passed Bobardo for position 13 after exiting the pits. Meanwhile, Plume Up from Team MD Racing passed Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings for the 9th spot. Currently, ZBI is in the pits in 31st place while Neo Texan is holding onto the 10th position. Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 just entered the pits while in position 22. Greenview 575 is currently in 28th place, trailing Kevin in 27th by 1 second. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 20th place, with a 0.4 gap behind NASCARJIC in 19th. Meanwhile, Amin San from Team Navgum Kings is in 17th place, and is 0.4 seconds behind Tuplor Bleeple in 16th. Lastly, Lacroix from Team Blast is still in 20th place, and is trailing NASCARJIC by 0.4 seconds. Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 just exited the pits in position 28. Plume Up from Team MD Racing overtook Gary 710 from Team for 24 position 8, while Zolder Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently behind LV1NNY in position 23. Lastly, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently chasing Gary 710 from Team for 20 in position 9. We've got Gary 710 from Team for 20 currently holding the 9th position with a best lap of 1:53.503, which is 3.132 seconds off the fastest lap. Pikeen Joyer just entered the pits and was in 6th position before doing so. Gary 710 lost out on the 10th position to Sidriq from Team MD Racing, while Pikeen Joyer is now in 7th position. Finally, upgrade 1337 PMP driving a Ford is currently sitting in the 25th position. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 9th place, trailing Plume Up from Team MD Racing by just 0.3 seconds in 8th place. Cedric from Team MD Racing was initially in 9th place but moved up to 10th before regaining the 9th position again. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is trailing close in 10th place, just 0.5 behind Cedric from Team MD Racing. Pikin Joyer has just left the pits and is now in 12th place. Cedric from Team MD Racing has a best lap time of 1 minute 54.891 seconds, which is currently 4.520 seconds off. Pokinasu is currently in 6th place, trailing behind Assetto who is in 5th. Pokinasu managed to gain 8.2 seconds on the previous lap. V4L3NA has just entered the pits from 30th position. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently working their way up from 16th place and gained 7.1 seconds on the previous lap. And finally, Assetto driving a Dodge is currently in 6th place, trailing behind Pokinasu by 0.5 seconds. Cedric from Team MD Racing is currently in 10th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 9th position. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is driving a Maserati and currently in 24th position, 0.5 seconds behind LV1NNY in 23rd position. V4L3NA from Team is that a podium just exited the pits in 31st position. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is in 16th place and 0.2 seconds behind Luke Runs in 15th place, with Amin-san being 7.1 seconds faster last lap. We have Cedric from Team MD Racing currently in 10th position and Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 9th position, but Gary 710 was faster last lap. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is trailing behind LV1NNY in 23rd position. NASCAR Jake is currently in 19th position while Trashboy from Team is that a podium is entering the pits at the moment. And finally, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is still trying to catch up to Cedric from Team MD Racing, who is in 9th position. We have Assetto in position 6, Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings currently in 7th place, Nascarjic in position 19, and Luke Runs in position 16. Trashboy from Team is that a podium just exited the pits in position 30, and Neo Texum is chasing Plume Up from Team MD Racing, who's in position 6. We just saw Assetto exit the pits in position 12 while Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports also left the pits and is currently in 14th place. Nascarjic is behind Wafflecuptert from Team is that a podium by 0.5 seconds in 19th position, and at the moment, Hubbed 03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 29th place. We have Nascarjic in 19th position, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports in 24th place trailing 0.3 seconds behind LV1NNY in 23rd position who was 1.5 seconds faster on the last lap. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is in 7th position and only 0.4 seconds behind Plume Up from Team MD Racing who is currently in 6th position. Joinman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits and is now in 20th position. And finally, NASCARJIC is in 19th position once again. We've got Neo Texum from Team NAFGUM Kings fighting for position 6 against Plumup from Team MD Racing. Meanwhile, NASCARJIC is currently in position 18. Gary 710 from Team 420 is also battling for position 8 against Sidriq from Team MD Racing, who was 1.8 seconds faster last lap. Finally, we have Paikin Joyer driving a Ford who just passed WAG for position 10. We've got Gary from Team 420 in 9th place, just behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing, who's in 8th. NASCARJIC is trailing behind Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium, with a difference of 0.5 seconds, and they are currently on 17th and 18th position respectively. Neo Texum from Team NAFGUM Kings is doing pretty well in 7th place, only trailing behind Plumup from Team MD Racing by 0.4 seconds. Finally, Lacroix from Team Blast is trailing behind NASCARJIC in 18th position. Gary 710 from Team 420 driving a Mercedes-Benz is currently in 9th position, behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing, who is in 8th place. Neo Texum from Team NAFGUM Kings is currently in 7th, trailing behind Plumup from Team MD Racing in 6th. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 19th position and has recorded a best lap of 1 minute 57.682 seconds, which is 7.311 seconds off the fastest lap. Those are the updates for now. Currently NASCARJIC is in 18th position and trailing behind Wafflecuptert from Team Is That a Podium, who's currently in 17th. Lacroix from Team Blast is hot on NASCARJIC's tail in 19th position. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is bringing up the rear in 23rd position and trying to catch up with Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works in 22nd. Smurf 20 from Team 420 is in 20th place and putting on a good show after being 6.9 seconds faster than his previous lap. Finally, Deplorableeple is in 16th position and chasing behind Luke Runs, who's in Smurf 20 is currently in position 20, trailing Lacroix from Team Blast in position 19 by 0.2 seconds. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is in position 23, with a gap of 0.3 seconds behind Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works in position 22. Neo Texum from Team NAFGUM Kings is driving a Lamborghini and currently in position 7, 0.5 seconds behind Plumup from Team MD Racing in position 6. Deplorableeple is in 16th position with a best lap time of 1.57.425 and is 7.05 seconds off the fastest lap. Lastly, Silver Gaming. NASCARJIC is currently in the 18th position driving a Lamborghini, while Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in the 23rd position driving a Maserati. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 20th position and is trailing Smurf 20 from Team 420, who is in the 19th position. Lastly, Bobardo from Team Blast is doing well, currently in 13th position, and ahead of Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings, who is in 14th position. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 14th position, with a gap of 0.4 seconds behind Bobardo from Team Blast in position 13. Neo Texum from the same team is currently in 7th position, trying to catch up to Pluma from Team ND Racing in position 6. Smurf20 from Team for 20 is playing catch-up behind Nascarjic in 18th position, with a gap of 0.5 seconds. Neo Texum from the Nafgum Kings is still pushing and trailing behind Plumup from Team MD Racing by only 0.3 seconds. Finally, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is still trying to close up. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports passed Koka by 90 from Team Eager Works, while Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in position 8, trailing Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in position 7. Lacroix from Team Blast is chasing Nascarjic in position 19, and Greenfee 575 is trailing Judas Smoka Blunt from Team for 20 in position 27. And that's what's happening in the race so far. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 13th place and trailing slightly behind Escurel Sito in 12th. Meanwhile, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 8th place, with a best lap time of 1:52.623 and just 0.2 seconds behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 7th place. Lastly, Gary 710 made an impressive gain of 5.6 seconds on their last lap. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings and Gary 710 from Team for 20 are battling for the 7th and 8th positions. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in the 20th position and being chased by Nascarjic in position 19. Meanwhile, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is trailing Lacroix and is currently in 21st position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 driving a Mercedes-Benz is currently in 8th position, half a second behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 7th. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 20th position, trailing 0.4 seconds behind Nascarjic in 19th. Meanwhile, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 21st position and 0.5 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 20th. Henrichter is currently in 3rd position and just entered the pits, while Smurf20 from Team for 20 driving a Mercedes-Benz is currently in 17th. Kevin is trailing behind Upgrade 1337 PMP in 25th position, and Otto 9987 is holding strong in 2nd place. Those are the updates for now. Henrichter just exited the pits and is in position for, while Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 20th place. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple is in 16th place, trailing just behind Luke Runs in 15th place by 0.3 seconds. Luke Runs is currently in 16th place and is trailing Deplorably by a close margin. The best lap time so far is 1:54.618, and Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in the 20th position, closely following Nascarjic in position 19. Currently Luke Runs is in 16th place, trailing Deplorably who is in 15th place. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 20th place, behind Nascarjic who is in 19th place. Henrichter is currently in 5th place, chasing after Pokinasu who is in 4th place. Lastly, Nascarjic, driving a Lamborghini, is in 20th place, slightly behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 19th place. Luke Runs is in 16th place, just behind Deplorably in 15th. Henrichter is in 5th position, trailing Pokinasu in 4th by only 0.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Smurf20 from Team for 20 is currently in 17th place, 0.5 seconds behind Luke Runs in 16th. Luke Runs is currently in 17th position driving a Maserati and is just 0.1 seconds behind Smurf20 from Team for 20 who is in 16th position. Pikeen Joyer is currently in 10th position but is 0.5 seconds behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing who is in 9th position. And finally, Smurf20 from Team for 20 is in 16th position and is 0.5 seconds behind Deplorably who is in 15th position. We have Pikeen Joyer in 10th position, trailing behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing in 9th by 0.3 seconds. Pikeen Joyer managed to be 4.4 seconds faster on their last lap. On the other hand, Deplorable Apple is in 16th place with only 0.3 seconds behind Smurf20 from Team for 20 in 15th. That's where we stand at the moment. We've got Pokinasu currently in 5th position, just 0.2 seconds behind Henrichter who's sitting in 4th. Deplorably is in 16th and trailing behind Smurf20 from Team for 20 who's in 15th position by 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Pikeen Joyer is holding onto the 10th spot but is now just 0.4 seconds behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing who's in 9th. That's the latest update on the positions of our racers. Deplorably is trailing Smurf20 from Team for 20 by 0.4, while Henrichter is trying to catch up to Pokinasu who is currently in 4th. Plumeup from Team MD Racing made a move and passed Henrichter to secure the 5th position. Now Henrichter is closely following Plumeup with a gap of 0.4 seconds between them. We have Henrichter driving a Mercedes-Benz currently in position 6, with Plumeup from Team MD Racing just a few tenths ahead in position 5. Plumeup from Team MD Racing had a great lap, being 3.6 seconds faster than Henrichter last lap. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is also close behind Henrichter in position 7. That's the current situation on the track. Plumeup from Team MD Racing was passed by Henrichter for 5th. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in the 7th position, and he passed Plumeup from Team MD Racing for 6th. Pikin Joyer is currently in the 10th position, 0.5 seconds behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing in the 9th position. Henrichter just passed Pokinasu for 4th place, and Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is trailing behind them in 6th place, having made up some time on the last lap. Meanwhile, Pokinasu is trying to catch up to Neo Texum in 5th place. Pokinasu just passed Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings for 5th place. Currently, Neo Texum is in 6th place and 0.2 seconds behind Pokinasu. Meanwhile, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast entered the pits while leading the pack. Currently, R.A. Raphael remains in 1st place. Lastly, Luke Runs is in 17th place and 2.3 seconds behind Deplorableeple, who is in 16th position. We have Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings currently in 6th position driving a Lamborghini and trailing behind Pokinasu in 5th. Meanwhile, Pikin Joyer is in 10th position and trying to catch up to Sidriq from Team MD Racing in 9th. And finally, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast just made a pit stop and is now back in 2nd place. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 6th place, trailing Pokinasu by 0.5 seconds, and is also 0.3 seconds behind them at the moment. Pikin Joyer is in 10th position and trailing Sidriq from Team MD Racing by 0.5 seconds. Lastly, Escurel Sito is in 13th place and is 0.2 seconds behind Wagp in 12th position. We have Wagp in position 13, closely following Escurel Sito, who was faster on the last lap. Pikin Joyer is currently in position 10 and chasing Sidriq from Team MD Racing in position 9. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports, driving a Maserati, is currently in position 20 and trailing Lacroix from Team Blast in position 19. We have Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in a Maserati currently in position 20 and just 0.3 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in position 19. Meanwhile, Sidriq from Team MD Racing is making a pit stop and currently in position 10. Otto 9987 is also entering the pits but currently holding onto the top position. Amin San from Team Navgum Kings is currently tied for position 10 with Sidriq. And that's where we stand at the moment. We have Luke runs in 18th position, while Plumeup from Team MD Racing is currently in 7th place and just entered the pits. LV1NNY is in 24th place, but is ahead of Kevin in 25th place, who was faster last lap. We have Luke runs in 18th place, trailing Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium, while Pokinasu is trying to catch up to Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in 5th place. Lacroix from Team Blast is holding off Luke runs in 19th place, and Plumeup from Team MD Racing just exited the pits in 10th position. Pokinasu is currently in 6th position, trailing Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings by half a second. Meanwhile, Nascarjuk is also half a second behind Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 20th position. LV1NNY just entered the pits and currently sits in 24th place. Smurf20 from Team for 20 is currently in position 14, and was 1.7 seconds faster last lap compared to Bobardo from Team Blast in position 13, who is 0.4 seconds ahead of them. Upgrade 1337 PMP is currently in 25th position, and is 0.5 seconds behind Kevin, who is in 24th. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 18th position and is 0.5 seconds behind Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium, who is in 17th. Finally, Pokinasu is currently in 6th position and is only 0.3 seconds behind Neo Texum from Team Nav. We have Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 20, currently half a second behind Luke runs in position 19. LV1NNY just exited the pits and is in position 28. Lacroix from Team Blast is in position 18, trailing Wafflecopter from Team Is That a Podium in position 17 by half a second. Also, Nascarjuk is in 21st position, just 4/10 of a second behind Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 20. Lastly, Pokinasu is currently 6th and half a second behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in position 5. Currently Smurf20 from Team for 20 is in position 14, and trailing behind Bobardo from Team Blast in position 13. Upgrade 1337 PMP is entering the pits, while Lacroix from Team Blast is in position 18, and ahead of Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 19. Finally, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is following closely behind Lacroix from Team Blast. Right now Luke Runs is in 20th position and is ahead by 0.5 seconds of Nascarjuk in 21st position. Meanwhile, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 19th position and was 1.5 seconds faster than last lap. Upgrade 1337 PMP just exited the pits and is currently in 27th position. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 18th position with a best lap of 1:57.213, which is 6.842 seconds of the fastest lap. Nascarjic is currently in 21st position, driving a Lamborghini and trailing Luke Runs, who's in 20th place. Smurf20 from Team for 20 is currently in the 14th position and is only 0.3 seconds behind Bobardo from Team Blast, who's in 13th place. Additionally, Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 18th place and is 0.5 seconds behind Wafflecupter from Team Is That a Podium, who's in 17th position. In the recent race we watched, Lacroix from Team Blast finished in position 18, just 0.5 seconds behind Wafflecupter from Team Is That a Podium in position 17. Smurf20 from Team for 20 finished in position 14, trailing 0.5 seconds behind Bobardo from Team Blast in position 13. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports finished in position 19, also trailing 0.5 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in position 18. Finally, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast finished in position 1, taking the lead with a great performance. Minami's Peter finished in position 32, Bobardo from Team Blast took 13th place, followed closely by Smurf20 from Team for 20 in 14th place. Kevin managed to finish in 24th place, while Cedric from Team ND Racing took the 15th spot. And finally, Otto 9987 ranked in 3rd place. These were some exciting results in the racing simulator. Let's do a quick recap of what just happened. We've seen some